Hello everybody, welcome to another Transformers third-party review. In today's video we're taking a look at the final member of the Devil Saviour Troublemaker series. This is LANDSLIP, aka their take on the Constructicon Scrapper. Quick look around the box. We've got him on the front there, nice little headshot on the side, and on the back there we've got him in his vehicle mode, bot mode, and of course claw mode. Let's crack him open. And here we have him out of his plastic prison, and he looks fabulous. A lot taller than I was expecting and a lot more detailed. It's got a vastly superior look to him, in my opinion, than what we got with the Studio Series version. I love the fact that we get kind of a mirrored section of weaponry as well that we can put on the arm to fire out those grappling claws. We got that with the other set of arms, but I'm really kind of happy we got it on this side as well. Attention to detailing on him is absolutely sublime. Taking an up close and personal look at all of that damage, and that sculpt is sensational. Got a really nice wide stance on those legs with pistons and ratchets all the way throughout the entirety of the sculpt. Our big guy here is not alone in this set. We also get a skids and mud flap, just little action figures with ball jointed arms, static legs, and little ball jointed heads. But these should, in theory, go really nicely with Devastator when he's in his combined form, because bot mode, yeah, they're way too small to scale correctly with that bot mode. We also get an additional accessory. This is a display stand, so when we've got Devastator displayed up in his robot mode, we can have the grappling hooks firing out and they can peg in on here, so we can kind of get that as a dynamic display. So it's kind of reaching out and they're firing forwards. Now for some reason my Studio Series Scrapper is missing from my box, some Studio Series stuff, so not really sure where he has disappeared to, but this gives you an idea of how he would fare with other Studio Series figures. I mean, he towers over these, and there he is with MPM Prime. See, in my opinion, that's actually a fairly decent look for him. I think officially he was taller than Prime, so I mean, if you've got something like the Studio Series Prime, then maybe for a Constructicon this could be a fairly decent size for your collection. It's definitely got that MP kind of look and feel to it, but size-wise, I think these could be aimed at scaling with the Studio Series. Articulation, the head can look up, down, left and right. That's a fantastic sculpt on there. Arms can come out to the side, ratcheted up. There's an upper bicep rotation there. There's a bend on the elbow, bend on the claw. The claw can open and close. There's a waist rotation in there. My leg panel keeps popping out. That should be up like so. There's a hip skirt. Legs can come forwards and backwards. They can come out to the side on a ratchet. Again, look, see, it just pops straight back out again. There we go. Come on. There we go. Should stay. There we go. There's an upper thigh rotation, bend on that knee. Not a great bend, but I love the fact that the piston moves. And then we've got some rotation on those ankles, a little bit of pivoting in there, but you pivot too much, stuff starts to come unpegged and kind of messes with the structure of things, holding everything into place. Like you move one panel and then the other side just pops clean off. But I mean, he definitely looks the part, doesn't he? So much bigger than I was expecting. Now for the purpose of the transformation, we have to remove said backpack. Comes detached in the package anyway. This tab here is when we put it into hand mode. It just tabs in on to that wrist panel there, but you want to move the head up. These are going to come away like so, and that's going to come away like this. These are going to slide all the way down, come out, come on, and slide all the way down on this sliding hinge. Your head rotates up, and then these here are going to come up, and that's going to push, tab, and locate into that panel like so. Make sure that the hands slide within each other, so this just rocks around, slides in. This is then going to come back up, and that's going to rotate and tab into location. This is then going to come up, and that'll push, and he says, come on, secure into place on that arm. This hand collapses back down. This is going to come around. This section flips up. This rotates around, so it comes all the way in, and then this is going to come up, cover off like so. These arms are going to drop down and drop down, just untabbing from this piece here, and just being mindful of this plastic here because there's a bit of flex on here. Bring these up either side like so, and then bring these panels around to the front like so, and that's going to allow these sections to join and to join. There we go. Just at the front there. This then bends up at a 90-degree angle like so. There's a tab on the inside of these legs that allows this to tab in here and here like so. There's these small little latches here. Those are going to come untabbed, which allows this to drop down further, and this is going to come back on itself. There's these double joints here, so these are going to tab into these just underside, and this is going to rock back and plug in to his butt. So 1, 2, and 3. There we go. That's in, that's in. Oh, that's coming out of there a little bit. Undo this. That allows these sections to come down. There's a tab on the inside here. This wheel is going to come detached. There we go, come out you come. There we go, that's out. That comes down. This here comes up and out like so. That allows this section here to bend upwards, and you see here that this grey tab is going to locate in there like so. This can then come back and tab in like so. This here is going to come backwards on itself. You want to have it so it's at this angle, so when it bends back, move this out of the way so we can see what we're doing, and it sits in here. Now for any reason yours doesn't fit in there, it means that this here is run the wrong way, so you have to rotate this smaller piece so that the little lip lines up with this panel. This is going to come around, these open up, extend and join, and as you can see here, there's a tab just on the underside of that wheel there. I'm going to push tab and latch into position. This can then come down. These have a piece at the back that's going to rotate inwards so that the scoops kind of sit closer in the middle. This here comes untabbed like so. This comes up, this comes down. This whole panel here is going to rotate like so, and then this is going to slide in like this. It's going to rotate around. These open up on the chest, open up on the chest, and fold outwards like so, and push and tab back in like so. This untabs like this, and untabs. It's going to come all the way up like so. This comes all the way up. There's those latches underneath for this to slide into. There we go. That's in there. That slides down. That slides down like so. Things now start kind of falling into place. These come up, he says. I've got no nails. I'll bring that bit up in a minute, but this is going to come down. This will just slide in and tab in under here with GAT as opposed to CAT. This is going to come around. This is going to open up like so, and this will slide in underneath that wheel arch like this, and then that's going to push, lock and tab into position. It's going to stay on there like that. This is going to lock in on there like so, and like so. There, and we can bring these down along with this scoop here. And these are going to tab in together. So let's just push and secure everything into place. There we go. And those top panels. shoot, so close. Oh, come on. There we go. There. These are slid down. Not sure if I'm going to go up or down. Those panels. So we do have space on the top here now for those grappling hooks, and there we have it. What a rather neat looking alt mode. Different. There's a lot going on, isn't there? I think they've made the best of a complicated situation, to say the least. Definitely a lot going on with this beast. Thoughts? A quick scale comparison here alongside Studio Series and the MP10 there as well, to give you an idea. Transformation to leg mode is indifferent, to say the least. It's not. It's different. I just need to get this piece off. These are going to come down. These are going to come down. This is going to come back up like so, and up. And this is going to come up and up. These are going to come off like so, and off. This needs to be disengaged, so you just pop that off. Boop, and boop. Don't break. You know what Devil Saviour are like. Not had the best luck with these, have we? Right, this is going to come up. This lifts like so. This panel here is going to come down. We've got these sections here. This is going to untab basically from this section again, and this comes up. It's going to come back up as if we were getting this ready for its bot mode again. It's going to tab and lock into position like so. Here, come up and oop. Come up like so. These are then gonna open and separate like this. They come away from the inside leg and they are going to lift outwards like so, again away from that inside leg, and these are going to come up and out, because basically we are going to lift this out of the way, lift this out of the way, and the whole waist section is going to rotate around. Drop this pin down, and that allows this whole section now to kind of free up. This is going to come out. This rotates around like so. This can then untab. This comes up. And we have that basically sits like that. Do that with both legs. Bring those arms back down to the center, and like they were tabbed in earlier on, I'm just going to be tabbing these back in. So there we go. And the same can be said with the hands. Just push, tab those in, push that down, make sure these are square, like so. Bring those down. Feet are gonna separate up. So this piece comes out like so. This is then going to rotate. This comes up. Actually, this comes in. This is gonna tab in like so. You want to move this and lock that in like so. And this is going to, he says, slide up, and this is going to come down. And this yellow piece here, that tabs on to the inside, securing that into position. Again on this side, bring that in. Come on. There we go. Oh, shoot, that's in, that's in. This is going to come in. That's on, that's on. These are tabbed in fully. That's down, there we go, that's down. This rotates. This way. So that this tabs in like so, and then bring those down to either side. That's there, that's there. These come up and they're going to push and locate in on those side panels, and this is just going to open up and come over and cover off the side of each of these wheels. Come around to the back panel, this slides up and that's going to tab in like so, and then he says this section comes down and there is a void between these legs. Push that in and that's gonna push and lock in. This comes up and that's going to rotate and that's going to come back down like so. So we're left something that looks like this currently. This may have been twisted around on yours. You just have to twist around so this bit sits at the back. These are going to locate to the outside of the feet like that. This is locked in. That's locked in. That's there. I've got that on the front, and that is basically the leg. Put this piece up. That's going to sit in there. Come on, like so. There we go. There we go. That's what you should be aiming for. And of course we have the connector at the top here, and here we have him fully combined up. Now I normally have him kind of leant over in the beast form, but he's kind of fallen apart slightly where he's been in storage, but it does still give you an idea of his sheer magnitude. I mean, if we bring in M prime, give you an idea. I mean, it's not masterpiece scale, that's for certain, but my goodness me, he is absolutely ginormous. Definitely, in my opinion, a better size than what we got with the Studio Series. I mean, we take in Studio Series Mixmaster, for example. The sheer magnitude of this thing, it's insane. Absolutely humongous piece. Now, I haven't got his wrecking balls dangling down. Again, they are in storage. It's the sort of little pieces there that I weren't really going to have on him, and they could go missing. You do, however, need the stand with him. He's incredibly kind of front or back heavy, depending on how you have his configuration. You can move his legs around. I think the beast mode definitely suits him better, but it is very difficult to get him to balance in the beast mode. But, I mean, look, that is Devastator, isn't it? Without a shadow of a doubt, that is a really good take. It's taken us a long time to get here. Is it worth it? Yes and no. There's been a few issues with this. We all know that there's been problems with Mixmaster. I had problems with mine. There's problems with... been a few problems with pretty much every piece involved in this set. But the overall result is a really good looking Devastator. But is it worth the money? I don't think it is. Look and size, yes, absolutely outstanding. What about the Mechanical Alliance oversized versions of the Studio Series? Much more affordable and still very good quality and bigger. I don't know. I feel invested in this because we're, what, 7 bots in. But I don't know, I don't feel that connection with him like I was hoping I would. I was hoping it was going to really wow me, and it's great, it really is, but it doesn't have that effect I was after, I guess. It's too complex, there's too much that can go wrong at one time to make it a truly fun figure. There's no enjoyment in transforming this guy to and from. Some of the limbs are absolutely amazing. The way they represent the character are superb. I don't know, a little bit underwhelmed. What do you think of it? Has it been too long in the making? Are we spoilt for choice now? Are there too many different offerings on the table? Personally, I think I may let this go. I'm probably going to sell it on at TF Nation. It's great, but it's just, there's something just missing from it. It doesn't really connect to me the way I was hoping it would. Thank you all so much for taking the time out of your busy lives to check out my content. Make sure you check out my other channel, the official channel, which is linked in the description below, as to my Patreon page if you wish to join the supporters team. Until next time, for myself and the rest of the Collectables household, thank you all so much for watching. Goodbye.